Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay. One that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
Exactly, we can't
That
have
was
that.
our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays.
Not good.
Abandon the Citadel!
Hello there, troops! I don't know if you remember, but last week we just arrived on Ilos, just after we were chasing Saren after the Conduit. Also after Anderson punched Udina in the face because they grounded her ship because the Council are douchebags and don't believe a word Shepard says. So, through the visions that we got from the beacon on Eden Prime and after talking to Sovereign, the ship itself, we discovered that the Conduit is on Ilos, and that's where Saren was headed, that's where Shepard needed to be, and now we're here. And he trapped us outside this gate. He's on the side of that gate, so we need to unlock that gate. So let's go! Oh, I hope that you're here with us. I hope that you've been along the journey with Commander Shepard. And I hope you enjoy it, because I know that I am a huge Mass Effect fan, in case you weren't aware. Yeah! Woo! Go good pistols! Try not to remember to reload and waste the grenade. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more! Screw you! Get furniture! Oh, there's two! Oh, there's two. Boom, bitch! Yeah, I lifted a Geth thing. And I also hope that you're very intrigued to find out where this goes. Does Saren find the Conduit, or does Shepard get there just in time? Or are we too late? You need to come and find out. Come along for the journey. Oh, nice. As we get trying to mess with ship. Oh, there's lots of them. Oh, dirty lots. Is that deep? I can never tell. Is there something behind us? Himes, what are you doing over there? Nice! Man, I'm OP as fuck! Also, I want you to have a little look at these. How crazy are these guys? I've always kind of wondered, obviously what they are, and I'm quite sure a lot of people have at some point. If you've played Mass Effect. Like, are these the people that ruled the planet? I thought it was a Prothean planet, you know? Like, what are these guys all about? And I feel like I haven't done an episode of, like when I go under the maps in Mass Effect, I haven't done an episode of that in a while, but I genuinely just think it's because I've been on Vormire and stuff, so like when you're on Vormire, there isn't a lot of buildings for you to try and see outside of, so I apologise, but maybe I'll hopefully try and get you something for Ilos. Maybe I'll see if there's any secrets outside of the map on Ilos. And I'm quite sure these things are mentioned in Mass Effect 3. So perhaps something you need to keep a wee ear out for in the playthrough. And if you played it yourself, then did you notice a certain someone talking about them? So very mysterious. What's up here? What's this? It's nothing. I also like the particles in the air. I don't like being shot at. Screw you, boy. I remember the first time I played Mass Effect and I was on Ilos. There was a way, obviously, for you to go forward, to move forward in the game, to progress the story. And I just could not find it. So it is possible for you and Ilos to just go in circles. Like, in this wee part, anyway. It is completely possible for you to just go in circles constantly. Nice! And I'd done that for quite some time. I went in a lot of circles, got lost a lot, and I was like, where the fuck am I supposed to be going here? When I looked it up, I was like, oh. I thought it was hilarious. We're going this way. I didn't even notice! Obviously I'm trying to upgrade my squad now, but look, I got max money! I'm rich! Shepard's rich! Nice. I always knew you'd get there, Shep. I'm proud of you. I've never been more proud. Okay, let's go. I keep pressing the run button. Look how good my Shepard looks. Ah, what armor. What beautiful armor. I wish we were matching though. I mean, me and Tally are closer to matching than me and Leah. Oh, and I'm also, yeah, I'm quite sure last week we got a spicy scene between Leah and Shepard. It's not been edited because I'm actually a couple of episodes ahead. No. I can't remember what I was saying. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, something about the love scene. Yeah, I'm ahead of Mass Effect by like 2 weeks because I record quite long episodes. And the episode of Vermeer where with Saren and all that, I recorded that on the one episode, as you'll probably see when I'm edited it. And well, it's just, I sometimes have to split a video. Instead of me giving you a video that's like an hour and a half, I'm gonna split it up into like 40-minute increments-ish kind of thing. So that's why I'm so ahead of my time. I'm probably gonna die. Nice, nice. Die, you son of a Geth! Nice! This is what I call pro gaming skill. Oh, Tally was trying to come around there for the flank. Nice. I'm quite sure there's a way for me to get up there. Yeah, that door. That looks like a door. Yeah, oh. That also looks like a door. Let's go to that door. Ooh, enemies? I said there was enemies a second ago. Shotguns out, lettuce. So, Liara, what you thinking of Ilos? I know you've always wanted to come here.
I never dreamed I would actually find Ilos.
Well, now you're here, Liara. Sorry you don't have a lot of time to study the place. Poor Liara. As an archaeologist studying the Prothean, she's always wanted to be here. And then she finally comes here and doesn't get a chance to work. How do you feel about being here, Tally? I'll ask you when I can.
My people once tried to find this world. We'd hoped we could settle here. But we didn't know it would feel so unwelcome.
Wow. Quarians tried to settle on Ilos, that's crazy.
So much.
Let's try and find a way out of here. Was that an enemy? Yeah. Yeah, they do. Nice, nice, nice. Rope! Did that work? Nice, because I hate these guys, man. I'm sorry if it feels like I've done nothing. I didn't do anything there, troops. I apologize. You know what my one theory on these guys were? Like the guys in the chair? I don't know, for a second, for a split second. What we've got to remember is that the Protheans were around 50,000 years ago. So these statues are pretty old. Like, really old. I just thought, see, because of like the tubes and all that in them or something. I thought maybe they had something to do with the Quarians. Tally, get over here, where you at? And I know that sounds stupid now, like, see now that I've said it, or like, when I said it to my brother out loud, I was like, actually, let me see it. Now that I'm thinking about it, it doesn't make much sense. But I was purely going after the fact that, well, you mainly see it on male Quarians. But there's a lot of wires involved there, but I guess that's for a mask. This looks like actual, like, skin. So, it's a stupid theory, but let me know what your theory is on them. Again, if you don't know who they actually are. And if you do know who they are, or what they are, then, what was your theory on who they were? Let me know. In the comments below!
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside.
Yeah.
We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Easy peasy, Liara. Do you know who you're talking to? Okay, I'll get this out, and then we'll have a little rocket launcher. Ah, look at the reflections, man. Oh, kinda glitched out a wee bit, but... Ah, so it's just gone past this line that glitches it out. Okay. But there's puddles on the ground, and if you look at it, the reflections on it are beautiful, man. Ah, nice! Oh fuck, I used it on the wrong guy. I should have used it on him, man. Oh, Liara! I didn't think he was dead. Or... Liara, you're a beast. Shepard, Liara, Tally. I meant to say Liara and Tally. I didn't mean to put Shepard in there. Yous didn't even need me. No. I got blown up by a grenade. But you didn't even need me, man. Shepard doesn't even need to be here. Doesn't even need to be here. And you can control these guys. Imagine it got up and killed me. But I don't understand how you have time to do this whilst you're getting killed by a Geth Prime. Like the really, really big guy that Liara floated in the sky. See, like now he's on my side. We got buddies. But it doesn't really matter anymore. They're dead. Okay, let's go see what we have to do. Perhaps there's a way to open the gate up here. I know there's something there, but I'm just gonna... what's that called? Case the place out? I don't think that's the word I'm looking for here. You know what I'm doing, I'm looting. I can cover it up any way I want. But I'm looting. Okay, security panel. That sounds like something that can unlock a door. Hopefully a giant door that I need to go get Saren through. You know what I mean.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Don't worry.
Unless he's already found it.
Whoa.
Then we're just walking into a trap.
Positivity.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Oh.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
You don't
It is
understand it?
probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
I can understand it. You just can't? That's crazy.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words.
Yeah.
It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge. Inside the archives.
Archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Yes.
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed.
Only hope. Active desperation.
That sounds
The
like
Conduit. All is lost.
I hope that you really paid attention to that. And I said archives because I had a theory. A lot of people probably clicked on it a lot sooner than I did because I'm a newbie as it comes to the Mass Effect world, of course. I've only been playing it for just like over a year or something. But to me, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the answers to Mass Effect 3, to some answers of Mass Effect 3, are in this message alone. You know? If you've played the games, then let me know what you think on that. I really don't want to say too much to anybody that hasn't played it. It might be rare, but there's probably people out there that haven't. I know there's people out there that haven't. And I really need you to pay attention to this and really focus on, or just clip, you know what? Take this conversation, rip it out of the game, clip it in your brain, put a little post-it note on it about it, and just leave it there and then when we come back to Mass Effect 3, you can bring that note back. Okay? So keep that in your heads for later. But I also kind of hate that Shepard doesn't mention it. She did not tell them what it's saying. It's so annoying. I can hear what it's saying. Act of desperation, Conduit. He mentioned the Citadel. Tell them that. Also, it mentions the Citadel, just saying. Also, put that on a post-it note next to archives. It's not clear, but I can understand it.
It said something about the Conduit, but it's too degraded to help.
Oh, she does see.
We should go.
We should go.
Stopped. Cannot be stopped.
It's kind of scary, isn't it? It's kind of foreshadowing for the rest of the series, isn't it? Or is it? Ooh, trickery. I must have picked a different option last time, because the last time I played this, or when I played it my own playthrough, we didn't mention that we heard anything, so I think I picked the neutral or the middle one. Never mind, I'm just a big dum-dum. I'm just a big dum-dum. Never mind me. Let's go, ladies! So, what'd you make of that? Conduit. Saren. Archives. And see, we're back where we were. Now let's go back to the Mako. It's time to go after Saren. And hopefully he doesn't get to the Conduit before us.
Good idea. The firepower will come in handy.
Liara just said something about who votes we take the Mako into this long tunnel. I like that line, but she was too far away for you to hear, and that's annoying. But it's okay, I got you covered, Liara. Oh, I love this place.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Please, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the Conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
Camden Tally.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
It would be really cool to study this
I thought
place.
Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us.
Thanks.
They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just have yet to run into it.
Yeah. Thanks for jinxing us, Tally. I feel so sorry for Liara, man. Tally's like, you need to remember why you're here. And Liara's like, but I've studied Protheans my whole life. Let me live my dream. And Tally's like, we're here for Saren. It's also a lovely place.
What
Let me know.
What are all those things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
They look like stasis pods.
Stasis
the Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing.
No.
Something must have gone wrong. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead as well as anyone inside.
All of them? There must be
Oh, why did they show? Oh, those enemies, man! Screw you guys! You just ruined the moment! Fucking idiot. Sorry, Tally, to interrupt you with Geth, man. But have we been like? Has this galaxy? Has this timeline, cycle, whatever you might call it, been thinking about cryopods? Have we made any of them? Where are we on the cryopods? Stats, you know? I don't think we're going to have cryopods. This is being the be-all or end-all for this cycle. But I think I was going to say, well, let me know in the comments what you think of Ilos. It's a beautiful planet, but what's that? But at the same time, it's also kind of daunting, as Liara loved to remind us that this became the Protheans' last tomb. How crazy is that, man? 50,000 year old and yeah, they're just skellies. Okay, let's go investigate this strange force field. Oh! We're trapped!
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush!
I just say that.
I do not think Saren is behind this.
How do you not think Saren's behind it, Liara? Well, are you a Saren sympathizer? I'm kidding, obviously. Does it hurt? Imagine it killed me. I'd be so mad. Can I get in here? Secrets? That's a tall door. Who used this place? How tall were you? I don't even know if it's a door. I'm just assuming. Also, just so you know, I absolutely love, like, I know it's supposed to be like light, perhaps, coming out of that door, but it's totally a trigger for Liara to start that conversation. I love that. Okay, let's go see if Saren really did set a trap, or... Surely Saren couldn't have said it. He just got here. He's not that smart, right? He's just a Turian. Stinky Turian. Kidding, I actually love the Turians.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Yeah.
Whatever we find, be cautious. If this were simply an automated trap, Saren would have triggered it as well.
That's true. That's very true. Oh. Oh! I love the was it God rays? Just be like, look at me, investigate this. But, I mean, Liara's right. Do you sense that foreboding? Do you sense that something big's gonna happen? Because I sure do. Okay, let's go see what Vigil is. You look like the thing we saw 2 seconds ago.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either.
Nope.
This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated.
What?
This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Oh, the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
Yeah.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you.
No, nice.
Unlike the other that passed recently.
He's there.
Perhaps there is still hope.
Still hope
This
for
is
what?
incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility.
Really?
I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend.
Oh, okay, nice.
My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Because of the Reapers? Also, I was going to say pay attention to this, but you're supposed to be paying attention to everything, really. I would also just love to point out that I love that Liara's like, oh my god, a Prothean, I can understand. I think that's adorable. Things we want to know. What does he mean there might still be a chance? And that's pretty much all I want to know. Oh, and also, but how is that likely to change soon? But first of all, what are you?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, but he has an impressive title. Or they do, I don't know. You might not have genders, you might be like this, Ari. What do you want, though?
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years.
I'm trying.
But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did.
Okay.
The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us.
Okay.
But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay.
Is that mass
One
relay?
that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon.
What?
When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Okay. So the Citadel is a fucking mass relay and has been the center of everyone's civilization throughout the cycles. That's great. But let's ask about the Citadel as a relay and why no one's ever noticed that before.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
I just said that.
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers.
The Keepers!
The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology.
They keep their secrets.
Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not
Smart.
until the relay is activated and the
very
Reapers invade.
So they were Keeper bastards? Because I've always, like, since I saw them, I was like, yous are creepy. There's no, what's the point, you guys? But they're just pawns for the Reapers, man. So tell me about Reapers in dark space, though.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
Yeah.
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy.
So they're vulnerable.
This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable.
I just said that!
By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
But how? How can you... They, like... Sovereign says they are each a nation, right? And I'm gonna assume there's lots of Reapers. Because he also said that they'll darken the skies of every planet with their numbers. How can you hide that? And, like, I know space is big, and I feel like a lot of people can't fathom how big space is. I can't fathom it. But, you know what? I guess it does make sense. The Reapers hiding. There's a lot of space in between galaxies. Literally space. So I guess, you know what? It makes sense, but it's just... You should have been looking for them the whole time. They're vulnerable. But we really won't stand a chance if they get to the Citadel, man. Like, they'll kill off the council. And they're basically in charge. Or they're in charge representatives of the species.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
Exactly, we can't
That
have
was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays.
Not good.
Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets.
Yeah.
Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Wow. That's horrible, man. Imagine that happened to Earth. We'd be absolutely fucked. Let's just not think about that, though. Don't want to think about alien invasions anytime soon. But you didn't surrender? I was going to say I'd surrender, but I'd probably kill myself.
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life.
Annihilation.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data.
Oh.
Information is power, and they knew everything about us.
Yeah.
Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved.
Oh. Enslaved.
These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines.
Like Saren!
Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Why do they do this? What's the point in doing that? Why are they wiping everything out? Why are they giving some planets a chance and other planets no chance? Why are they enslaving some and killing others? What does this achieve, Reapers? I love the Reapers, though. So why do they do it?
What do the Reapers get out of this?
Yeah.
Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
What's the point?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the
saying
end,
that.
what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
That's also true, but it does help to understand your enemy, Vigil. And obviously the Protheans didn't get that far. You know, because I don't know, it can give a wee bit of insight to them. See, like maybe find a weakness or something, you know? But why did they leave? Why not just stick around? There's lots of places to hide in the universe, in this galaxy.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Yeah.
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken.
Wow.
Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
That's crazy. So they didn't even kill the last ones, they just left them behind. Wow. That's crazy. But also highly interesting. Let me know if you're finding this fascinating, because I know I love talking to Vigil, man. Like, don't get me wrong, it's kind of horrible to hear about the Reapers wiping out whole civilizations and then just going away and then waiting a wee bit to come back and do the exact same thing and knowing that we're next. Like, it's fascinating, but it's terrifying at the same time. So how can we stop them, Vigil? Do you have a plan? Do you have any secrets left behind?
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The
Yeah.
Conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology.
Okay.
Ilos was a top-secret facility.
Nice.
Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay,
Area 51.
one that linked directly to the Citadel,
Oh.
the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
Oh, okay. And they didn't find you?
How did you manage to stay hidden?
Yeah.
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared.
Oh.
We severed all
secret.
communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives.
Yeah.
To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
What did you do? But they're not really cowards. I probably would have done the same. I would have done the same thing. So what did you do?
How did you survive?
Yeah.
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel.
Whoa.
First support staff, then security.
Oh, the
One
support
by
staff.
one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy.
Whoa.
Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active.
Of course.
Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
They survived that long, though.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
It was kind of necessary, but it is kind of monstrous.
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
Okay.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
What she
I
said.
saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population.
Start breeding like rabbits.
Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. a way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
The Keepers? What about the Conduit, though? The Keepers?
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay.
Oh, that's interesting.
After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the Conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications.
Nice.
This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it.
Nice.
The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
On you go, Protheans! That's crazy that they spent decades on Ilos figuring out how to tamper with the Keepers, and they were like, you know what, we'll take a wee trip to the Citadel, huh? But how did they come back? Did they come back? Is there Prothean bodies on the Citadel that we don't know about?
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
Yeah.
The one you call Saren will use the Conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay.
That's not
And
good.
the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Not this time.
I'll take Sovereign down.
Yeah.
Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station.
Why?
It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station.
Oh, okay.
It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Okay. Thank you.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit?
Yeah.
I've never heard of anything like that.
I know.
Through the Conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Of course you will. Let's learn about the Prothean scientists.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
Yeah.
They use the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel.
That's what I was
But the
talking about.
Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station.
So there's Prothean bodies?
I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay.
Happy.
Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
I guess that's true. They're always so positive, aren't they? Such a positive attitude. Let's maybe try and learn more about Sovereign.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
Yeah.
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction.
As a
A
vanguard.
sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return.
Or sentinel.
Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation.
Oh.
Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping
Okay.
its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
So, he went to Saren to get help, or he controlled Saren to get help. But also, whilst he was saying that, like, about waking up periodically to check the state of, like, galactic evolution, I guess. I just had a image in my head, like, you know, Sovereign gone for a nap, waking up every so often. It's kind of like they're waiting for a party, you know. They're waiting for the bell to toll, and you know, when it does, he's like, yeah, party time, let's go to the Citadel, wake up my bros. It's no fun because that means extinction for us, but to the Reapers that might be funny. He's like, yes, party time, let's shoot everyone, let's kill. But surely, yeah, could they not just attack, I guess? I'm assuming they're huge.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds.
That's true.
But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers,
I said
but I
Saren.
doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Okay. Let's just go.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Yeah.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans.
I mean...
It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
That's true, but we really need to go, Liara. What was Saren and Conduit?
It might know something useful.
But you're right.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
So what's Prothean civilization like? Oh, ask about the beacons.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world.
That's cool.
Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion. But once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors. But if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope. So a message was sent across the network.
Well, that is quite a risk.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
Yeah.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try.
That's true.
If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it.
Nice.
We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world.
Yeah.
But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
I think it's time to go, Vigil. I'm not going to ask about the keepers, sorry.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for all your information. That was really helpful. So, Liara, how do you feel?
I wish I had more time to study all of this.
That is pretty amazing. So, what did you guys think? Talking to Vigil, a Prothean VI, basically, or AI. Wow, so, the Keepers, what did we learn today, friends? We learned Keepers were made, basically, by the
All
Reapers.
their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were.
Yeah.
They failed.
Just like my people. But they also gave us a chance to save ourselves. We must hurry.
That's also true. We learned about the Prothean's demise. I took the trap down. Nice. We learned a lot about how the Protheans were taken out, and also how some Protheans survived to give us a chance for the future, which, in retrospect, is amazing because now we kind of have a chance to get back to the Citadel. Oh god. We have a chance to get back to the Citadel, hopefully, to beat Saren and get that signal in there. Or like that thing that Vigil gave us. Oh, I'm such a terrible driver today. To drive, kids. Ooh! Nice. Okay, let's go. Let's go after Saren. I'm sure there's a couple of fights along the way. And then there's another bit, and if you don't know... Never mind. There's another bit where we have to fight a lot. Let's go. And just, again, it's really sad hearing about the Protheans. It's absolutely fascinating to hear about a civilization that came before us. But again, man, you're learning about how they died. That's not happy. That's not a happy song. I know it wasn't a song. But... I'm doing terribly here. I'm trying to think and talk and shoot at the same time. It's not a good mixture, man. I just always thought learning about the Prothean's demise was kind of it was really, it's obviously crucial to the game. But it was just really interesting because it's giving you a chance to fight back, you know? It's giving humans in this galaxy cycle a chance to turn the tide against the Reapers. And I love that. And obviously you need to learn how the last cycle fell in order to better that. Or in order to, well, yeah, do better. And learning about their mistakes to not make the same ones. And trust me, although I love Shepard a lot, they're not perfect. He or she, Shepard. Femme Shepard, bro Shep. And they got a lot of pressure on their hands to save a whole galaxy, you know? Whilst just after hearing Vigil talk about how it's basically useless. Or maybe not that it's useless, but just that it's gonna take a lot to kill them off, to survive. But I think I'm just rambling. I love Mass Effect, obviously. Oh, there's there! And I just love this part of the game.
The Conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
That's true. But Tally, man, you need to let Liara have some fun here. She's always shitting on them. Oh no, did he do it? Is that, oh my god. I was just gonna ask if it was Saren, not Saren and Sovereign. With other Geth, oh god. And I bet you the Citadel is getting ready. Oh, there's the beautiful ship. This, the Destiny Ascension. I'm sure they're Turian frigates. Or they might be Alliance, actually. I don't know the ships of the Mass Effect troopers. Your first battle on Mass Effect, though. Your first space battle. How do you feel?
Activate the defenses! Seal the station! The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
Oh. They don't copy. Oh, Saren's in. Okay, so Saren made it. And as you see down the corner there, we're on a time limit. No. And during this part, there are enemies to kill. Just patch them.
Hang on! Things are going to get a little rough.
That's okay, Liara. I'm a pro driver. That's a lie. But yeah, just patch them. I mean, they might do some damage, but you only have 40 seconds. Woo! And we done it. Because we're a pro. Can't believe the Protheans built that. That's so cool. Well, like that wee one. No, that big one. Also, this has gone into the end of the game, of course. It's gonna get better and better for here on in. And sadder.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedure.
I know. Oh my god, I know what that is! That's the model of the mass relay. I'm pretty sure Ashley comments on it. Probably everybody does. Oh no, somebody said they heard a humming around it. I think it was Caden actually. We should have indicated. That's a real mass relay. Okay, this is where I'm going to leave it at a pretty crucial place. Because obviously I don't want to go any further forward to spoil too much. Avina, I'll be over to talk to you in a second. But I hope you can absorb all that information about the Protheans and Conduits and the Keepers and the Citadel being a key to civilization. It's absolutely fascinating in my eyes. Let me know in the comments what you think about the whole Prothean mass relay thing and Saren being indoctrinated and the Reapers and Sovereign. The Citadel is pretty bunged up though, man. It's going to take a lot to repair this. But worrying about repair prices. But troops, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I know that I've really enjoyed it. I'll cut out all the crap that's in it, man. You don't need to see me rambling. But I really do hope you're intrigued. I hope you're looking forward to seeing what comes next week. And I guess until then, wherever you... No, if you're still with us, then please hit that subscribe button and put your notification bell on so you know when the next episode is up. So you know how we get on with Saren and Sulfrin. And it was Liara. Oh, ruined my outro. I'm joking. But also, if you haven't, then please smash that like button so that you can give your support to old thumbs here. Because trust me, I need it. No, but I really appreciate it anyway, no matter what you do. So wherever you are, troops, day or night, I hope you're having a good one. And until next time, thumbs and Shepard, Liara and Tally and Avina. Where? Oh, out of here.